Now, tell me, have you been making progress lately?
No, and I have tried everything. I tried the pills, I have tried the counseling, and I have feel still so depressed.
Do you feel like you are missing something?
Yes, and that is what is confusing. Because I have everything that anyone could want. I have every designer bag, I have a brand new Mercedes, and I have a rich, successful husband. And still, I don't feel happy.
Things I understand now. You think happiness comes from what you have. But it actually comes from what you give.
I don't understand.
Jada, would you mind coming in here, please?
Yes. Is there something you need?
This is Jada, our maid. May I ask you something?
Sure.
Are you happy?
Well, I am very happy, actually.
Have you always been happy?
Well, no, not always. You see, last year, when my husband died, my whole world fell apart. I had nothing left, I have nobody, and I even thought about taking my own life. And then one day, when I was coming from work, I saw this poor man out in the cold, and he just looked so hungry. So, I decided to give him some food, and seeing him so happy, made me happy. For the first time in a long time, I smiled. The next day, I went out and gave a warm meal to every homeless person I saw in the street. One by one, I handed them their meals, and they all lit up in that same way. And now, I do that every single week. I may not have much to give, but I give all that I can, and knowing that makes me happier than anybody I know. Because my happiness comes from what I can give, and not what I have.
I am really sorry about ignoring you before. I have been doing this all wrong. Do you think that maybe I could go with you to feed the homeless?
Oh, of course. That would be amazing.
Money cannot buy happiness, because happiness comes from what you give, not from what you get. If something you were so excited to get for your last birthday or last Christmas, are you still excited about it today? What about something you got 5 years ago or 10 years ago? You probably can't even remember what it was, and once you have that next thing that you are obsessing about, it's probably gonna be so different. That's because happiness from material things is temporary. Only happiness from spiritual things can be permanent. Think about it. How many lonely billionaires are out there sitting in empty mansions, or how many sad millionaires are there driving around in expensive cars, and how many depressed people are wearing designer shoes or designer bags? Now I am not saying your goal should not be to be rich. All I am saying is, what's even more valuable is being rich in adventure, rich in health, rich in knowledge, rich in laughter, rich in family, and rich in love. As the saying goes, the best things in life are free. And if you ever want to feel rich, start by counting all the things that you have, that money can't buy.